So, may I have your attention for a couple, like 15 minutes minimum? Homeowners insurance is for anybody that owns a home. It could be a condominium, like if you own a condo or a house, right? Regardless, that's where this comes in. It protects you from fire, burglary, flood, and storm damage. It protects the contents, the building, and liability. Earlier, there was no building, right? It was just the contents and liability. So now it covers more. Home insurance, house insurance is for people owning a condo or a house. Your bank will most likely not give you a mortgage until you show proof of insurance. Because guess what? If you don't have insurance, if your place burns down, you need to pay your mortgage and you need to pay for rebuilding it. Good luck with that, right? You're not going to have enough money to do that. So please never cancel your insurance, okay? Keep going. Here are some of the factors, and I want some of these on your study sheet. Some of the factors that affect your insurance premium. Where you live, your location, right? There are 4 areas. And this is important. I'm going to use the different color for this one because this is the main contributing factor for your location. Distance from fire hydrant or fire hall. Let's make sure we don't miss this when we review, right? This is important to have on your study sheet. Yes, the crime rates and all that do factor in, but not as much as the distance from your fire hall or emergency services. The type of coverage, do you want standard or comprehensive? Right, the value of the home. Are there any additional coverages that you choose to get? For example, I did not know this until 2 years ago. I thought I was covered for flooding, like if your basement flooded, because my friend's basement flooded, and he lives close to me. So there's 3 types of water damage insurance. There's overland flooding. If it comes in through the window in the basement, like it's like coming in overland, groundwater, it comes from underneath. And sewer backup. We talked about sewer backup. That's when poop comes into your house. Sorry to be graphic, but that's what that is. These are 3 ways that you can flood your basement. And it costs a lot of money to add this, but I did, okay? But guess what? When my buddy's basement flooded, like a bunch of basements flooded in that area, so they're like, nope, right now the insurance companies do not cover anybody. There's a moratorium on getting these extra coverages right now. Because guess what? People would like say, they would say like, can you add this to my insurance? Oh, by the way, my basement just flooded yesterday, all right? Like they would just come in and just try to get in on the coverage. So there was a moratorium. Now I have it, but for months, they did not allow me to add that, okay, in my area. So that's something that you should know. Deductible, right? Your deductible is something that definitely factors in. You could have a $200 deductible or a $500 deductible. Note, you could have $1,000 deductible as well, okay, or higher. I haven't seen higher, but that's something that you can definitely consider. You will, guys, this is for life. Go to a broker, an insurance broker. My insurance broker, like it's like literally around the corner from my place at a little mall, and they have 13 companies they deal with. 13 companies. So I'm like, I want insurance and I want the best and I want the cheapest. So they compare 13 different insurance places and they give me the best deal every year. That's what I'm talking about. They do the work for you, okay? 44, you can qualify. This is big. You can qualify for discounts. That would definitely affect your premium, right? If you have a claim-free history, I do, you get a certain amount off, It could be hundreds of dollars a year that you save for not having had a claim in the past. You get a discount for smoke-free home. Like if nobody smokes in the home, you're like, well, can't you lie about that? Sure you can, but if something ever were to happen, they investigate and it could bite you, right? Do you have an alarm system? Is it monitored? Like sometimes you just have an alarm system, but you don't have it monitored by a company. You get discounts for both, right? You get a discount for the system and a discount for it being monitored. You can also get extra discounts if you have fire alarms that are monitored. So when you're not home, it calls the fire hall immediately. So that's something that you want to look into, okay? The next thing that affects your insurance is the building itself, okay? What is the value of it, the age of it, what type is it? Is it a bungalow, is it a two-story, is it a side-by-side? Is the garage attached? What kind of electrical wiring is there? Stay away from aluminum. I'm just going to say that, and hopefully that reminds you. Aluminum wiring is very dangerous, and older houses used to have aluminum wiring. What's the problem with aluminum? It overheats very quickly. So if you have a heater running off of it for a long time, the wire inside the walls can catch fire. It's actually a very common problem. So make sure when you buy a house, make sure you inspect for it. I would strongly discourage you from buying a house with aluminum wiring. I'm just saying. And if you have a house with aluminum wiring, it's not the end of the world, but it costs a lot to replace it, okay? You have to be careful, that's all I'm saying. You can't just run stuff off of the circuit and overload it because you might run into problems. Next, here's your table, okay? I will just make a note. Same as tenant, but has 4 areas. Okay, so that's the difference here. You've got 4 areas. So you must pick a value from here. Okay. Must pick one. There's no choice there. Okay. What is your max in this case? I'm going to put an arrow right here. This is your max. So if a question talks about any number 200,000 or less, you just pick a number. You don't have to worry about the bottom here. Okay? But if you go over, then you might have to pay extra, of course, just like before. And last but not least, the $200 deductible down here. If you see it at the bottom, you're just going to have to multiply by 1.10. Let's go into our example right away. I'll show you how to use this. Let's go to 46. The exact same formula, guys. Nothing changes. Exact same formula. So here we go. You're with me, right? Brent owns a home, okay, in Metro Winnipeg. So we're in Winnipeg. We want $175,000 comprehensive coverage with a $200 deductible. Okay, so pretty much every other word in this sentence means something to us that we need in terms of figuring out the cost of insurance. So let's do this. Insurance, table, plus over max times a dollar amount per 1,000 times 1.10. What can we cross out here? Let's do the fun part first. You can never cross this out, but do we need to worry about going over the max? The max is what for a house? 200K, yes. Put that on the side here. It's a house insurance, so max is 200,000. We don't have to worry about it. Yes. Do we have to worry about the 1.10? Yes, because that's a $200 deductible. Okay, so now let's rewrite it in a clean format. So it's basically just table. What's a square bracket doing there, right? Square bracket is different than the rest of the brackets. It tells you that make sure you do all of this first inside the square bracket before you multiply by 1.10. So all of that mess just came down to this. Let's go and get our table rate. Make sure you follow with your own tables right now. You need to find one. Metro 175 comprehensive. So we are Metro Winnipeg, okay? We want 175,000. You go over, it's either this one or this one. For us, we were comprehensive, right? So it's 668. 668, and we multiply that by 1.10. I don't have the key in front of me right now. So it's 734.80. Is that doable? We need to do a few more, right? I know, I'm just, please don't be scared of this. Just take it head on, guys. Yeah, go ahead. Another example. Jill owns a home in Pine Falls. This is weird, within 8 miles of a fire hydrant. That used to be a thing. We just have to focus on it being in Area 3. But I wouldn't rule this out that they throw something like that in there just to mess with you. Like, why else would you do that, right? But we're in Area 3. 225,000, standard insurance, $500 deductible. What is Jill's annual insurance premium? We'll figure that out. Start with a formula. Insurance, sorry. Let's try that again. Insurance is table plus over max times a dollar amount over 1,000, square bracket times 1.10. Do I need to worry about the 1.10? Yes. Oh, sorry. I don't, because it's a $500 deductible, so that's out. So this determines that. Am I going over the max? Absolutely. So I'm over max, okay? And I will figure out how much that is. 225,000 minus the $200,000 maximum coverage that my table provides. So I have to purchase extra. I have to purchase extra insurance. So here we go. Grab your table. We are in Area 3. And I already forgot, is it comprehensive? It's standard. Area 3 standard. Let me zoom out here. It's standard. I'm going on my money here on the coverage. 200,000 is the max. So you gotta grab that 726 for now. And remember the 355 for additional coverage. So 726 plus, I'm $25,000 over. Okay. I'm going to multiply that by 355 over 1,000. That's it. You just have to clean that mess up now. Okay. So here it is. 726. Let's do this part. 355 divided by 1,000 times 25,000. It's 814.75. And you know what? I know that some of you are thinking, I'm never going to do this. Like, the company's going to tell me how much money it's going to be. Yes. But you know what I appreciate about this is being able to follow instructions, right? Like, what is that formula telling me? Where do I get my information? And doing a little bit of arithmetic. You need that for a lot of things in life, right? To be able to figure out what it is that they're asking for. So I'm going to ask you to go to 48, I believe. Okay, so we already, yeah, 48 all the way to 50, I will say. And please get a few done before you pack it in today, okay? Thank you.